Till now, we have seen Sakura and Sugista fighting, but as soon as they hear Umemiya, everyone calms down and hears Sakura and everyone else go out on patrol link with Hiragi, where they come across the territory of their enemy Lionhead. They reach there, and Hiragi forbids them to do anything there. Then they see the Lionhead people killing one of their comrades, due to which Sakura and Sugista go to fight with them, and the Lionhead people declare war. And now, Windbreaker episode number 4. In the beginning of the episode, Hiragi tells Umemiya about the fight with the Lionhead gang. Problem has happened. On this, Umemiya says, yes, I know. But Umemiya is talking about the insects in his growing plants. Seeing this, everyone is surprised. Hiragi tries to tell Umemiya about the fight, but Umemiya understands something else. Seeing Umemiya's actions, Sakura does not understand how our leader can be. Umemiya is talking about his plants, but no one is interested in listening to this. Hiragi says, if this person starts, he will not listen to anyone. Sakura thinks Umemiya does childish things, but everyone was alert to hear his voice. After all, what is there in this man that makes everyone listen to him? Next, third-year student Sasaki. He does not have control over him, and he stands up. He starts explaining all the events of today to Umemiya. He says, I saw a thief who was stealing things from the shop. To catch him, I followed him. But while following, I accidentally went to the area of the Lionhead. After that, the people of the Lionhead attacked me. But these people saved me. Sasaki starts crying while saying this. He says, I believe that war furin in my heart. But because of this, the people of the Lionhead have started a fight. Forgive me. Hearing Sasaki's words, Umemiya calls Sasaki in his name. Seeing this, Sasaki is shocked. How did Umemiya tell his name? Next, Umemiya says thank you to Sasaki. Seeing this, Sakura is also shocked. Next, Umemiya says, you have started a fight. But you did all this to save the people of the town. There is no excuse in this. Now leave everything to me. After hearing this, Sasaki is happy. Umemiya asks, how did these people save you? Sasaki tells him that these two had kicked the members of the Lionhead. Hearing this, Umemiya starts laughing, and he says he doesn't like this at all. That someone kicked him. Next, Hiragi also apologizes to Umemiya, that he could not keep an eye on Sakura and Sugista. After this, Umemiya says to Sakura, so you have started this fight. Sakura says those people were saying power is everything, but Sasaki is not. Sakura says, you were beating them up. I felt very ashamed of this. Hearing this, Umemiya gives Sakura a clean hand and says, I also feel very ashamed of those people. Apart from this, I have heard that you saved many people from the fight that day, and today you have saved Sasaki. Seeing Umemiya giving a clean hand, Sakura thinks, I have never felt so relaxed before. Now I understand. Why do these people listen to Umemiya? Next, Sakura says, climbing up with Umemiya. After all, who told you to do this to me? Sakura says, I have made a big brother. On this, Umemiya says, this whole city is my family. Umemiya is talking about this. Then Hiragi gets a call, on which a boy named Kaji. He was saying something about Lionhead, but he could not speak. Next, we see that the leader of Lionhead comes to the ground of the university with Kaji. Seeing Kaji, it seems that he has been beaten up a lot before. We are told the name of the leader of Lionhead, Tomiyama Choji. Tomiyama Choji challenge Umemiya for a one-on-one fight. Seeing Tomiyama, Nere shatters to see Tomiyama Choji. Sakura thinks, if Tomiyama is their leader, then he will definitely be more powerful than Toga. Then Sakura feels a strong energy behind her. Seeing this, Sakura is shocked. We see that Hiragi and Umemiya both are going down to the ground, behind him. The rest of the people also go. Umemiya tells everyone to stop at the gate of the building, but Sakura does not agree. Umemiya says to Sakura, I will not repeat my words again. Hearing this, Sakura is sweating. Sakura thinks, is he the same guy who was laughing with us at the top of the building? Umemiya and Tomiyama are standing in front of each other. Tomiyama says, seeing your team member like this, you must be getting angry. Come on, let's fight. Anyway, you have started all this. Saying this, Tomiyama, Umemiya starts jumping around. Umemiya says to Tomiyama, you have already killed a lot of our people, so it's more than enough now. That's why you should go now. Hearing this, Tomiyama calms down for a while, but again suddenly with full speed. Umemiya attacks, but Umemiya also very easily stops Tomiyama's attack. Umemiya says to Tomiyama, after all, why do you want to fight with me? On this, Tomiyama says, I don't want to fight. I just want you. since I have become the leader of the gang. Since then, everything has become boring. But look at you. Even after becoming the leader, you are always happy and have fun. This is not fair at all. That's why I want Warfurin and you. Let's see ahead. The people of the Lionhead team also come there. Seeing them, Tomiyama is surprised. Now Toga says to Tomiyama, "There is nothing going to happen by talking like this. At least you should have listened to me. As soon as I told you, you came straight here, and you came here." On the other hand, Umemiya also has the people of the Warfurin. Umemiya tells them to stop. But Sakura says, "I will not come in your fight. But if the rest of the people fight, then we will not stay quiet." Seeing all this, Tomiyama jumps like a child and says, "Why are you all coming in between?" On this, Toga says, "If we don't come in between, then it will be a disaster." We see that all the members of the Warfurin, from inside the building, looking out in anger. Umemiya says to people that no one will move from their place, and further says, "Tomiyama, I am ready to fight you." Listening to Umemiya, Lionhead's team members, they start commenting on Umemiya. The members of the Warfurin, they start saying the Lionhead the other way around. Before the fight starts, Togiyama calms everyone down and says to Tomiyama, "We should not fight this fight now. Anyway, it's night. If we beat someone, then at least his broken face should be seen." On this, Sakura says, "How will you see your face?" Hearing Togami and Sakura's words, Tomiyama understands that all these people were involved in the fight. After this, Tomiyama says, to have a one-on-one match between the Lionhead and the Warfurin. On this, Togami decides the match. Tomiyama versus Umemiya, Sakura versus Togami, Sugista versus yellow-haired boy, scared boy versus Suo. Seeing the matches, Umemiya says, "What is the need for everyone else to fight?" On this, Tomiyama says, "It will be more fun." Next, we see that a boy named Sako comes out of the Lionhead and challenges Hiragi. Seeing the expression of Hiragi's face, we know that there is some old history between Sako and Hiragi. That's why Hiragi says yes to the challenge of Sako. After this, the fight between all the people ends. The next scene is of Tachibana's cafe. Suo, Sugista, Sasaki, Sakura, and Nire are all sitting in the cafe. Nire is very scared to think about the fight. Tachibana brings food for everyone and tells Nire to calm down. But Nire says, if by any chance Umemiya loses to Tomiyama, then he will take over the Warfurin, and the Warfurin will be over forever. On this, Tachibana says, "Who can stop it from happening? That's why it's no use thinking too much. By the way, you know how strong these people are." Hearing Tachibana's words, Nire calms down. Next, we know that everyone is waiting for Hiragi and Umemiya in the cafe. Suo tells everyone that this is the place to meet the cafe Warfurin. Before every big fight, this is what we meet. Then Hiragi and Umemiya come there. Umemiya, Tachibana is very fond of him, and he starts telling him about his plants. Seeing this, Sakura asks, "Is Tachibana Umemiya's girlfriend?" On this, Umemiya says, No, she is my younger sister." Hearing this, Tachibana refuses. Next, Tachibana tells that, "Me and Umemiya are both. We both grown up in the same place. Umemiya thinks of herself as my younger sister." Hearing this, Sakura says, "Okay, that's enough." Hearing this, Sugista gets angry and throws a table on Sakura, but Sakura is saved. We know that Sakura and Umemiya both are 16 years old, Umemiya says. Tachibana is more mature than her age. Hearing this, Umemiya, Nira and Sakura both get scared. Next, Umemiya tells Sugista to throw the things. Next, Hiragi says to Sakura, "Now you must have understood. Why did I tell you this? That the Tachibana thing should be between us. If Umemiya had known this, then you would have known." After this, everyone starts eating their food. Hiragi is thinking about Saku. On this, Umemiya tells her to eat her food, Hiragi says. He was thinking about the old leader of Lionhead. He tells everyone. First, Lionhead used to be different. They only cared about strong fighters. They did not run after any weak third-year student. We have fought with them many times, but we had fun fighting them. But since Tomiyama has become the leader, since then bad rumors have been spreading about them. Tomiyama has always been looking for excuses to fight with others. Tomiyama and Toga, both are the first to fight, but now they don't know what happened to them. On this, Umemiya says, "All this happened because of Tomiyama." Sakura says, "How do you know this?" On this, Umemiya says, "If you can talk tomorrow, you will know," Sakura says. "But tomorrow we are going to fight," Umemiya says. Fighting is also a matter of speech. Many times the main things are said, which our words cannot say, but this is only right for people like us. After this, everyone starts going to their homes. Sasaki again thanks everyone for saving him, and also says all the best for tomorrow's fight. On this, Sakura gets shy again. Tachibana says to Sakura, "You can say that. Leave everything to me, I will take care of it." Hearing this, Sakura remembers what Umemiya said, and saying the same thing while being shy. In the future, everyone goes to their homes. Sakura goes and thinks about what Umemiya said, that the fight is also a matter of speech, and it is like the words of our mouth. He thinks ahead. I never thought of this. The next day, everyone reaches the Lion Head area to fight. Sakura thinks, I'm going to fight for someone for the first time. But I don't know. For the first time, I feel like no one can defeat me. At the end of the episode, Lionhead and Warfurin are in front of each other. And with this episode ends. Friends, tell me, how did you like this episode? Please like and subscribe. And how do you like our videos? Thanks for watching.